With an overwhelming undersell upon introduction, the newly released FPS shooter was barely scraping by before the impending drop of their next installment of Season 3. Although lively, the player base despite the reception towards the game's players as though they were still thriving, and letting Embark muster up some sort of strategy to bring this game back from the brink of over another categorized hero shooter. Approaching the arrival of this recently released season were completely unexpected changes and huge updates to multiple structures of the game's mechanics, stability, but most importantly the game's customization loadout, in particular towards each individual classes, as this is at the end of the day a hero shooter after all, which at the time was lacking the creativity category until recent with new class of weapons such as the dual blades for the medium and the recurve bow for the light, but most importantly our inconclusive gadgets, specifically the one that was released for the heavy build. Welcome everyone, it's your entertainer for today's video showcasing not the new season of the finals, but rather the new ability, the Winch Claw, that has been gifted to the heavy class and the absolute madness it has caused to the community, and all in good fun of course. Your limits are only your imagination with this gadget. You can practically grapple and lure towards yourself anything that can be of use or maybe even a strategic advantage by your own doing. Everything you would normally interact with by walking towards can now simply be clawed to your immediate direction and used at your disposal. Fundamental ideals like your teammates or even enemies' trophies, certain debris, and even the game's throwables, to yes, even the actual cash out or even the bank, it's all in a chain link reach that has never been made easier to grasp onto. Fun and even entertainment messing around with this new release mechanic has truly the sight to behold, and making this game no longer just an overshadowed arcade shooter, but in reality we can call it truly exciting. Embark knew you would be on the edge of your seat and looking over your shoulder at every chance to use this new ability, which was why there was no surprise that the excessive cooldown and even limited distance that you were actually able to achieve on demand. Accurately anticipate your target with the variables in mind, especially when misclicking at your target, otherwise you will pay dearly with the unforgiving cooldown that can vary depending on individual low or high value targets. For distance related ideals, they could be up to unnoticed definition, as there is no certain measurement where you can practically gravitate an opponent of specific platforms but get deterred from them being only a few inches in your way. Builds and metas are the special mechanic that this game has not shown a lot within the limelight towards the public, as with most of the ongoing can depend on your findings, your lines of means of hands-on experience, or honestly simply looking through Reddit posts and perhaps TikTok clips. For simple accords through what you can manage are simple gadgets that work well with your onslaught, like the dome shield for added protection, and the various melees like the slash hammer or newly added spear for this heavy class to make you a real force to be reckoned with. Exciting track back to fame looks promising for the finals, and we're all in it for the ride while we're waiting for their next release of this upcoming continuing saga. And like always, this has been your entertainer encouraging you to stay humble, stay positive, and always remember to him with the wubs.